Hello. Oh, I don't have my PNG up, but hey, it's the Borgar Fox. Today will be a short chat because I don't have too much stuff to talk about. Um, with me, I got my Starbucks double shot energy coffee beverage. Yeah, coffee beverage, and it's the mocha flavor. Oh, it's not showing. Okay, there we go. Let me check to see if everything's running fine. Well, I'm kinda a little loud, but it should be fine. Let me open this real quick. Ooh, I haven't had one of these in a long time. Actually, I think the last time I had one of these was in college when I was living at the dorms. Like every Friday or every other Friday, I'd just go to the vending machine to get one of these in the morning. Cause I don't like drinking coffee because it doesn't give me more energy, but it makes it so that I can't fall asleep later in the day, even if it's way later in the day. But yeah, so Fridays I used to do that because I don't have classes on Saturdays. Makes sense. I did try the vanilla one too. I think it's vanilla. Back at the dorms too, and it wasn't really worth it. I think the mocha one's better. Oh yeah, and they gave us a free like they gave us like a free like $200 or $150, something like that, to use on our card so that we can use vending machines. And since I knew I was gonna drop out anyway, I was just using it as much as I could. But I still had like over 70 bucks on it. I think they actually like refunded me those 70 bucks that they gave me for free and gave me like a check when I got back home. I was like, damn, free 70 bucks. But it didn't matter anyway because I still have loans to pay off. Well, I still do now. But I said that last tea time too. Pray to Lord Biden Sama to get rid of student loans. Or forgive it. Forgive it. But that's none of that's what I wanted to talk about. What I wanted to talk about is I said this on the Cold Vein stream, or one part of it was I ordered a shock mount so that you don't hear all of me tapping my desk all the time, because I said this before, I don't have a gaming desk, so I just have an office desk. So it's not made for any of the shit I have on it. So not the arm, the mic stand, or anything. Yeah, so that will be helpful, hopefully it actually helps. But what I also ordered is a Go XLR, which 550, that's a lot, but I kept thinking I wanted it, and it's like if I keep debating if I'm gonna buy it or not, I should just buy it anyway, because I'm just never gonna stop debating myself. So I might as well get it now instead of waiting like a week and then buying it anyway. Okay. So hopefully that'll be fun. I also hate using voice data now too, because it keeps giving me the pop-up every 6 hours, or just anytime I restart my computer. I watched a lot of reviews yesterday, and apparently this is like 2019 where it had software issues, but it's a while later now, so hopefully most of that's gone. There shouldn't be too much issue though. So I'm excited for that. It was actually supposed to come in on Tuesday, but I checked my email just before the stream actually, and it was changed to tomorrow, so that's amazing. When I ordered it, it said if you wanted the fast like 2-day shipping, which is supposed to be for tomorrow, or which would end up for tomorrow, but I guess I'm getting it tomorrow anyway. So hell yeah, Amazon. But again, I quit my job so I can work on this more, like streaming more and work on my persona. Wait, where's all my other stuff? But basically, I was supposed to work on my persona, but that's not. I feel like I'm not even trying. Like FML, bro. Like Bro, sad face emoji. I I need to I need to be more entertaining. I need to be wittier. I need to like even if I do all this stuff, I probably won't get noticed, but at least I'll be proud of my online persona. Like I can giggle to myself. I can do that anytime I want. Okay, that sounded disingenuous, but sure. I can do it, but I don't know how fun that is. There's a couple other stuff. Oh yeah, so another thing about me is like, I used to never speak, like, at all. Like, I basically was mute back in the day, like, really young, like, pretty much all of elementary to like 7th grade, basically. So, what is that, like, 5 to like 12? I don't know, 13? But basically people would like chair even if I said one word. And like one thing that people always ask me, like the most common question I ever got asked is, oh, do you speak at home? I'll be like, no, because I don't speak to my family either. Well, now I do kind of, but back in the day I could go like a whole week, maybe even like almost a whole 2 weeks without saying a single word ever out of my mouth. Like, as long as like a teacher didn't call on me or like my parents weren't talking to me, I could go forever basically without speaking. But that was back in the day. Now I just swear, and I'm just a loser. I'm just a Borgar now. Just a Borgar fox. But people would always tell me like, oh, you're shy, like the Borgar fox was shy. And I always just like, back in the day, I just believed it because I was like, oh, I don't want to talk, so I guess I'm shy. But after a while, like after in high school and stuff like that, I thought about it, I was like, wait a minute, I'm not shy. I'm not shy. I just believed that because people always tell me because I didn't want to talk. But it was more like, what is there to talk about? I don't have anything to add. Like, I don't care. I don't know the topic. I don't have no input. So, and even if I did, it just wasn't worth saying. It wasn't worth mentioning, which is why I didn't talk a lot. And I just chose not to talk anyway. But that was the reason why I realized that I wasn't shy, is because like speeches and stuff like that, people like, even like the most like outgoing people didn't want to like they could, in any other scenario they would be loud and they're not afraid to talk to anyone, and then as soon as you put them up in the front of the class with a speech, they're like shaky heads, yes, start, yes. But and then I would go up and it's like, yeah, sometimes I might get that for a speech, but that kind of just depends on how prepared or how much of, like, if I even agree with what I wrote for my speech. Because sometimes you just gotta, like, BS your way into the speech so that you can actually get, like, enough content in the speech. But for if I wrote something that I didn't really believe in, or I thought it was kind of BS anyway, then yeah, I'd probably get nervous. Or if I just stutter accidentally, then yeah, then you get the red face. Or I get the red face at least, but yeah, that's how I pretty much figured out I'm not shy. I don't think so. Like, I can talk in front of a group. But yeah, that's that. Persona. Oh yeah, I have another story on campus. So my campus was big, right? I mentioned this before. I have like one of the biggest campus, or the school I went to had one of the biggest campuses in the state. It was like top 3 probably. So it was pretty big. And like my first classes on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday was speech class, right? So like 7 7 in the morning or something, I don't know. uh Pretty early. So and the dorms are on the very end on one side of the campus, and the English like the English building for speech was on the very opposite side of like the very farthest end of the campus too. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I had to wake up really early, like basically the first classes in the morning, and then walk all the way across campus, and that would take like about 9.5 minutes, depending on how fast you walk. But like I walk pretty fast and fast to speak Borgar, but it would still take me about 9.5 minutes, 10 minutes, and sometimes it would rain, right? Because Midwest, we got shitty weather, so it would rain, and I had this shitty like foldable small umbrella where like the stick can get folded in so that it's just like about a foot long instead of like being the whole like 3 or 4 feet long. So I had one of those small ones that gets folded all the way, and then it was raining, but it was also windy, so I had my umbrella up. I was like, oh yeah, I'm a cool kid, I got protection, right? But then it was so windy that it like flipped my umbrella inside out. I was like, oh, and then I unflipped it again, and then it just kept getting flipped inside out anyway. So that was I looked like an idiot with a stupid broken umbrella. So I never used it again. I still have it actually. I think it's still hanging up like on by the stairs, but it's it failed me. It didn't do its job. And it made me look like an idiot walking on campus. But that was a dumb story. And it wasn't even when I went during the first semester, which is like September to like December, like mid-December too, not even like late December. I think my last day was like on the 14th or something of December, but basically I think it was like in November. In November, I had to go to class in the morning. It was probably Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, and then I thought like I just left my building, and I was like still on the parking lot of the dorm building. I haven't even crossed the street to like the just on campus basically, and then I haven't even crossed the street. I'm still next to my dorm building. I was like, bro, it's so cold, bro. Can I even make it to my class? I thought I was gonna like freeze to death before, like actually freeze to death before I made it to dorm. Like today, I'm not gonna make it to class. I'm not even gonna survive after today. I'm just gonna I thought I was gonna fall over and just freeze, because that's how cold it was. Like I had no spirit to even believe I can make it to class or even survive. But that's how cold it was, and I like the cold. Like I prefer the cold. People always say like, oh, I want to go to Florida and like vacation there. I'm like, nah dude, I can't even leave my state because anywhere besides my state is too hot. And I live by a lake, so a big lake, so that actually helps keep the temperatures down, or keeps it stable at least. So I can't really even leave my town. Everywhere else is too hot. But yeah, and where I was living, or my campus, was not in my original town, of course. But so that day it was so cold, the coldest in my life, man. And yeah, that's just what I thought I was gonna die. I thought I was gonna freeze to death. Damn, I'm hitting like -1, or yeah. Maybe I'll turn that down. Hopefully I'm not distorting. Okay, that should be okay. That should be okay. But I shouldn't be distorting either. But you never know. Let me drink some. I have a straw because I don't like it touching my teeth. Whenever I drink soda and stuff, I always try to get a straw. But I have the reusable plastic one, so it's fine. I'm only like a third of the way in my can. Hey, 15 minutes. Yeah, this one was supposed to be short. Something I want to work on. I'm probably gonna do this after the stream. Is I finally have some like 1 or 2-ish ideas for like a basic animation, like a really scuffed drawing animation. It's gonna look so bad, but and it's super short too. But I just want to get something out, test the waters, see if I can. I don't even think this one's gonna get me like any traction, but maybe it'll get me like 10 views. Honestly, I'm okay with that, because it might not even be. It's not the best thing that came to mind, but it was the only thing that came to mind. So, yeah. And I kind of took the idea from a clip that I saw. I didn't watch the clip, but I saw the title, so I was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna use that as my idea. But so it's kind of taken the idea, but who knows? Who knows if people will even make the connection? But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about today. Short one, less than 20 minutes. Oh yeah, I gotta do my Japanese stuff, the daily stuff, and then I did my vocal exercises. Oh yeah, I had to shovel the snow. That's what I did before the stream, actually. I went to go shovel all the snow by myself, because I didn't want to wait until my dad woke up, because I wanted to do the stream, so I just went to go shovel the snow by myself, and my dad's still sleeping. So I didn't want to wait until he wakes up, and then he's gonna like want to eat, and then be like, yo, Borgar Vlogs, like, in an hour we go do it. Like, I don't want to wait an hour. I'm gonna just go do it. But yeah, all the time he always like, oh yeah, at like it'd be like 12:30, and then he'll be like, okay, at 1 or 1:30 we'll go do it. I'm like, I don't want to wait a whole hour just to go do it. I'll just go do it now. But yeah, there's no latency on comments or chat, but because I have OBS and YouTube open on my channel. But yeah, I wouldn't go do that. I did it all by myself. Thankfully, there isn't any wind right now, so it wasn't too bad. It's not snow hitting my face all the time. It stopped snowing too. It was like 6 inches, maybe a little more. But yeah, that was fun. I hate shoveling snow. That was like maybe the 2nd or 3rd time this year, actually, or this winter. So it hasn't snowed that much, but you can still get more. Midwest, right? We don't get snow in December anymore. We get it afterwards. But yeah, that's what I want to talk about. That's all I got. Maybe Apex stream again later. I should do Code Vein, but then Code Vein just makes me so it just discourages me. I think that's the word. It just makes me not want to stream, because it's so I can't talk or anything. Cutscenes everywhere, and I just suck at the game for some reason. That's another thing. Like, I am struggling, man, in that game against the bosses. Like, when I played it the first time by myself, I barely lost to any boss. It wasn't even that close. Like, the only bosses I struggled against was like Mido, the bosses where you have to fight 2 of them at the same time, and then the final boss, and everything else, and the butterfly, or the spider butterfly, and the final boss. Well, I said that already, but those 4 bosses are the only ones where I kind of struggled against. But everything else I should be able to beat on the first try, but I'm dying. But you never know. And that's another thing, actually. Elden Ring just came out, I think. I'm just playing that right now, but I thought about buying it but after I ordered the Gold XR, I'm probably not gonna buy it for a while now. If I even want to buy it, because especially if I want to stream it. I don't know if like it's free to stream, or like you have to ask the devs, but you probably can stream it for free. But even if I did, I'm not good at, as you can see, I can't even play Code Vein on stream without being garbage. So I don't even know if I want to play like Elden Ring on stream, because I never beat Dark Souls 3. I have Dark Souls 3, and I'm still at the beginning. Like, I tried playing it a couple of times, but I always just restart and then always make it to like the same spot and then just stop playing. Like, I could beat it. I don't have any doubt in my mind that I can't beat it, but I would struggle, but I would be able to beat it, of course. But I think that goes for most people. Like, they just have to play it. But I don't, because where is the anime waifus, man? I know there's like the Ash one, the Ashen girl, or something like that. Or like the light bear, I don't know. But it's like, where's my motivation? Another game, I think I mentioned this before, I wanted to play Project Eve. It was like a Korean game that's like a Souls-like, and it's kind of similar to Nier Automata, but there's still no announcement on the release date. But like, that's a game I'm really looking forward to playing. Like, if it's anything, like if it has smooth gameplay, even if the story's not that great, but it has like good art style, good like action gameplay, and just all around decent quality, I don't even care if it has a bad story. I'll just play it, bro. I'm gonna buy that shit. But that's like the only game that's on my radar. Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this game. I said I wanted to finish Code Vein, play Sekiro, and then play Nier and Nier Automata. But then I don't know if I mentioned this game, but I also want to stream Doki Doki Literature Club, maybe, because I never beat it. I think I may have mentioned this before too at one of the tea times, but it was I made it to like the very first spooky part, like the most famous part of the whole thing, where it's like I gently opened the door or something like that, and then that part, and then it was I finished that part, and then it restarts the game from the beginning, and then it becomes all distorted and creepy, and I was like so creeped out. I was like, wow, this is generally really good and creepy. Like, I was messaging Ashley at the time, and I was like, bro, this is actually really well done. And then I stopped playing it because I got spooked after that point. Or no, I closed the game after that. After I went through like a couple scenes from the restart, and then I was like, okay, yeah, I'll continue this later. So a couple days later, I opened up the game again. Like, wow, it's already creepy, and then it opened up into like a black and white screen instead of the normal like upbeat music and like colorfulness. So it was all black and white. I was like, what is this? And it was like distorted music, I think. And it was so creepy. I was like, what is this? How it opens now afterwards? And then it wouldn't let me start the game or anything, so I had to close out. And when you close out, it like zooms in on, like, I think her name's Monica, but it zooms in on her face and like her distorted like black and white face. But I was like, hell no, dude, what the fuck? What? So I messaged Ashley that too, and she was like, oh yeah, I heard of that. I think that's like a one in like a very big number chance to get that. I was like, are you serious? This is like the 4th time I opened the game, dude. Like, bro, on the 4th time that I opened the game, I get that small percentage. Like, at that point, Ashley already beat the game, and she said she never got that screen. So, like, why me, dude? Why? But that was, after that I was like, okay, nope, I'm not finishing this game. Like, how are you gonna do me like that? But so basically the first time after I get the spooky scenes, it gives me that like spooky launch. So after that, I was done with the game. But I do want to finish it. I purposely haven't watched any gameplay or any like theories or any of stuff like that on it, because I always thought that I wanted to play it again. And it's been like 3 or 4 years now. Maybe 4 years. I don't know. Whenever the game came out. But yeah, so I purposely have avoided watching videos about it so that I could play it myself. But yeah, that was the game I wanted. I started rambling for like another whole 10 minutes, but yeah, that's all I want to talk about. Hopefully I didn't distort or anything. I came close to 0, but it shouldn't have distorted. Because the filter should have stopped it at like -1, which is where I think it hit. But yeah, that's all I want to talk about. I will... Yesterday's Apex stream, I didn't go to my outro stream, I just ended the stream, so I will make sure to go to my outro today. Alright, maybe Apex stream later. I will see you guys later. Alright, bye.